What legal scam is still operating that you can't believe people are falling for? Publishers Clearinghouse. After going through my grandmother's finances after she died, I found out the cheap pieces of shit trinkets she kept getting in the mail from them was costing her $20 per month, so she had a chance to stay in the running for $1 million check that probably wasn't real. I'm nearing 40. My GMA passed when I was 36. And for the longest time I remember her getting this shit in the mail every month. One month it'd be shit-ass pencils that wouldn't sharpen and the lead was blurry somehow when it wrote. Cheap pens that just wouldn't write at all. A whole mess of vinyl cutouts of flowers. Tiny American flag pinwheels. And so on. Every single month. This is something that may be country-specific. Items that get shipped from a non-EU country to Germany need to get taxed. Now usually you get a notice that you have to show up at the nearest Zollamt or need to pay that on delivery by mail. Sometimes, however, it ends up at a company like the Gesellschaft der Schnellkurier, which makes it seem like your shipment is stuck in a pretty inconvenient place for you to reach to pay the import tax yourself. And that you must go there to get that sorted. Or pay them to have them sorted out for them. And here is the scummy part: since you didn't contract them to handle it for you, they actually have no right to keep that shipment there. So if you insist, they actually have to send it to your nearest Zollamt. However, if you agree to let them handle it for you, it is a legal contract. That is a legal scam that I'm surprised is still a thing that wasn't outlawed a long time ago, because they are technically holding your shipment hostage. Hookup scam frauds. Fake women will want to message you on different forms of social media for a hookup, but want you to pay with certain cards like Steam cards, Apple cards, etc. And just when you think you're in the clear, boom, roadblock. As they say, they need more money for like pills, a flat tire repair, running out of gas, or to pay for someone's hospital bill as they ran over somebody because they say they were too corny and got in a rush. Even though you keep on telling them you got other priorities to be taken care of like gas, bills, etc., they don't care. They want to pretty much clean out your account and not give you pleasure. And to make matters worse, they may want to expose you and put you on social media blast and ruin your life unless you pay more money, wiping out your account. Believe me, I am a victim of those hookup scam frauds from last year. I don't know what it's like in other countries, but in the US there are tons of mega churches with thousands of followers and televangelists proselytizing on TV. Most of these organizations are just giant money machines asking their followers for huge donations in the name of Jesus. They promise luck and prosperity, or that you'll get all of the money back in a windfall when God answers your prayers. Millions of Americans are just giving away billions of dollars to people that are already millionaires and getting nothing in return. I watch the televangelists on TV sometimes out of curiosity, and it's such a horrible, horrible thing to see. The way they construct these performances to steal these dumbass people's money is unbelievable. It makes me wish I believed in hell so those pieces of shit could burn. Political fundraising, especially by POCs. This has been particularly blatant in the fundraising that Trump has done on a number of topics, fighting the election results, paying for medical bills, etc. Because these are often not specifically part of a re-election campaign, they are more loosely monitored, and the vast majority of the money doesn't go to the stated purpose, but simply lines Trump and his colleagues' pockets. Now, Trump is not the only one guilty of this. There are a number of other super POCs and even charities that operate in a similar fashion, where the overhead is absurd and only a tiny fraction goes to the cause, just enough to claim they are doing what they say and not defrauding people. Trump just happens to be the highest profile and probably the most prolific individual/entity currently engaging in this, voting for Democrats out of hope they'll ever enact anything left-wing. Before you accuse me of being a Republican, I hate Republicans for the Christo-fascist scum they are. But Democrats have been pulling a scam for years. They're right-wing capitalists pretending to be left-wing. They make a big show of proclaiming that they hope to enact universal health care someday, and they make a big show of resisting the Republicans, but in reality, Democrats are beholden to the same corporations and billionaires that Republicans are. If anyone actually runs for office saying that they will make universal health care a reality or squash income inequality, the Democrats' masks shatter and they become vicious demons and make that person's life a living hell until they fade away and don't bring up those things again. I acknowledge that Democrats do accomplish good things when it comes to social issues, but on economic issues, they either do nothing or do right-wing things.